Some love.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56.
Breeze now on first down. And Sanders has got it complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Not much going on this.
Ready? Yellow weighty, yellow weighty.
Cut, cut, cut.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The reception good for 7. It's third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe that. And he's going to go down. But a penalty flag down as well, and if this is offsides, it's going to be a first. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith.
The Saints spent a third-round pick on Traquan Smith out of UCF in 2018, and what a thrilling season for him. He was the guy that caught the pass from Drew Brees that moved him past Peyton Manning to become the all-time leading passer in NFL history.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Breeze. And that's complete to Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. And into the red zone now, and Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority in the key.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. He finds Hopkins complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk as the first half is winding down.
Ready. You ready?
Get that quarterback and all
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all?
Ready. Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
58, right there. Crunch time, defense.
They go play action here on first down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Ready. 95, 56.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Here's Murray. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
95, 56.
They go back to Murray on first down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
5-9.
Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. On second down now, it's Montgomery. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now Breeze. He's got Smith here.
Holding offense.
That's on the second-round pick, Eric McCoy from Texas A&M. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. Here's Brees to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now Breeze. It's caught. Smith. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth.
I'm coming after you.
Breeze to throw for it on fourth. And no, it's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Brees going to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Brees now to throw. And some room to work, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this.